Welcome to the Cow Construct and Happy New Year. Welcome back if you're subscribed. Thank you. And if you're new, my name is Gama. This is the Cow Construct, where I am quite literally constructing cow and sharing like my journey and everything that I'm just going through in life. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys about 2022. I'm not doing goals and resolutions. I'll get into that a little bit later, but I just wanted to speak to you guys about how I'm like approaching this year. I'm gonna go on a little grocery run and like buy a few things from Typo, but I already did do like my beginning of the year Typo buy thing, but I felt like I didn't have enough notebooks. I stopped buying notebooks like 2 years ago because I realized that I always have them like in the house, but I've officially ran out. But yeah, Happy New Year, guys. Also, here's a tip, okay? There's nothing as motivating for like just doing things right, like having a shambolic girls trip. Those girls trips where like, not when you're like, okay, I got sick, but not like COVID or anything like that. I just got sick, like, you know, when you're like, yeah, exhausted, it just makes you want to come home and never ever go out again. That's like, obviously I will go out again, but I'm in a space where I'm like, get sharp. Like, you can't say we didn't live life. You can't say we didn't live life. But yeah, what a long ass intro, but this video won't be that long. So yesterday, this is where all of this whole like New Year thing starts. So yesterday I had a cute little powwow. I invited my sister and my cousin to the house because I make these wallpapers on my laptop every single month, just with images that inspire me, or like images that I want to stimulate my mind for that month, or like a color that I'm into, like cute little stuff like that. But I wanted to show them how to do that and like for us to do that together. But what it turned into was a conversation about the new year. And that's what kind of made me realize that I don't want resolutions. I'd been thinking about it, but I facilitated the whole session, guys. I was like, okay, I'm Gama's daughter, like for sure. So the whole session in the beginning, I was like, okay, guys, before we even start talking about, because I wasn't saying like, tell me everything you want to do, but because we're close and we're family, there are certain things that like we're willing to share with each other for accountability, support, and like just to know where each of us like is in life. And my first question was, what is your attitude towards the whole idea of resolutions? And I was a bit more stern with how much I'm anti-resolution, but it was also based on things that they were saying. Sorry, I did take notes yesterday, so I'm just going to be looking down, right? So I was saying the problem with resolutions, I don't know if it's like the link to the word resolve, but it makes me feel like when I haven't been able to do that in the year, that I failed, or that I'm a complete failure. And that's just, it's just negative, and it's demotivating. And to be honest, I've been setting goals and having resolutions since maybe I was like 14 years old. And I promise you, I am 24, it's been 10 years, and there's not 1 year where I have done all those things. Am I the problem? Maybe. But I have a feeling that this whole like pressure of resolutions and year resolutions and this thing of I'm gonna stop this, no. It's a bit too intense, and it's not that practical. It's not practical. And then when you fall off, it just makes you feel like, okay, it's the end of the world. And I don't like that. I don't like that. So this year, Kelly's not doing resolutions. Kelly is doing changes, and the changes are more like building on habits, things that have already started, or things that I've done before that I think work for me. I've seen the benefits of them. I don't wanna overwhelm myself with like something that's crazy new, because I feel like I know myself and I've been through enough things to be honest with myself and know that, okay, Kelly, this thing works for you, or when you're doing this, it's actually you being toxic. I know exactly what's going, not exactly, but just like, I'm honest with myself now, okay? So yeah, also there's circumstances that change like all of these resolutions, and then sometimes you're aware of the circumstances but you can't preempt them, and then when you end up like not being able to do this resolution, you've forgotten that, oh shucks, the reason why I wasn't able to go to gym every single day is because I was looking after my niece or something like that, you know, like it's not always, there's certain things that you just can't preempt. You can't dictate that you'll always be able to do something, even if you really, really want to do it. So basically, after that whole discussion, we're like, okay, if we're not doing resolutions, then what are we actually chopping about then? And it doesn't mean that we have nothing to look forward to. So I decided to do, like, for us to do this little exercise. So we broke up our lives into 7 aspects. And instead of saying, I want to do this or stop this, for each aspect underneath it, we wrote more of, less of. That also gives you the idea that like you're building on something that's already there and not starting something completely new, you know? Or when you say more of, you're touching on something that you know is going to lead to a habit that you want to start. It's less daunting, it's more inviting. It gives you an opportunity to like come from a place of compassion instead of criticism. Oh, that's a huge one. That is a huge one. That's like a thought process though, like not a goal or a change. Like that's just something that I need to really be more compassionate with myself. But yeah, I'm not gonna tell you guys like exactly what I want to do more of and less of, but I will share with you the 7 like pillars that we touched on, okay? So number 1 was spirituality. Number 2 was career, which should not be confused with number 3, which was financial. Number 4 was physical, which can also be like self-care. It's not just gym and weight loss, oaks. 5 is intellectual and personal development. So that's like skills, school, I don't know, you know, a new Excel course, whatever. 6 is family and relationships. And that should not be confused with number 7, which is social, okay? But just for an example, for social, I decided that I want to do more of supporting the friends that supported me. And that doesn't really mean that I'm trying to do like a trade-off like thing of, oh, you weren't there for me, so I'm going to be shit to you. No, it just means that I'm aware that last year I leaned a lot on my friends, and I had to. I'm not going to be mean. I went through life and it was not nice to me last year, but I had to lean on them a lot, and I just want to be able to be a safe space so that they can lean on me. I don't want to just like take. It's very important for me to give. So I want to be more of a supportive friend. And even in the same aspect of like socially, I want to do less of allowing new people into my life. It may seem harsh, but I just realized that there's a lot that there's a lot that goes on, but I want to nurture the people that nurtured me. But yeah, I don't know if the things that I did or the way that I wrote it still counts as goals, but I already have noticed that just like the approach of saying it like that makes me feel better, and it makes me feel like it's more doable. Like it's like if I fall off, it doesn't feel like I'm falling off. It just means that, oh, maybe I should be more focused on doing this better, you know? And a lot of the things or habits that I've tried, as I said earlier, you get to know yourself, you know what works. So it's doing more of what works and less of what you know is coming against you. But yeah, I am looking, I'm looking forward to the year, just because it's not really going to help me to be negative about it. And I realized that the way that I focus on sad days, which I don't mind, I give myself the grace to have bad days, but the way that I focus on sad days isn't balanced, like when it's compared to good days or even average days. I want to be able to actually like enjoy or appreciate even the days that are just normal, you know. So yeah, that's how I feel about the new year. Let me know how you feel, if you are a resolution person. I mean, the problem could be me, as I said. But yeah, for me, huge thing, compassion, not criticism. Compassion, not criticism. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go to I hope I'm not disturbed. Like there's like a lot of construction happening in this house, but I only got a few things. It's my favorite. I really love citrus. They also don't know if this is a nacho or lemon gold, so they're just saying soft citrus to balance. Tonight for dinner I'm gonna have some stir fry. So I got bright and crunchy, and then some noodles. I'll do first some chicken breast, and then oh guys, this is my new favorite discovery. Like, I am obsessed. Okay, I really love broccoli if you haven't noticed, but this thing, chef's kiss. And then I got for tomorrow's dinner, I'm gonna have chicken schnitzel and some cauliflower, and yeah, you can read that thing. And then some granola because we're out. I only like plain granola. Sometimes it is mainly. And then just for my heart, got myself some white roses, because if not me, then who? But yeah, that's what I got from Woolies. Okay, maybe I'm a child, maybe I'm a joke, because I definitely, like, I was opening the flower food for my roses and it in my eye, on my shirt, in my hair. But anyways, I want to show you guys what I got from Typo. So I'll start with what I got the other day. This is my year planner. Cute, right? I've already started filling in. You mustn't see the details of my things. Me, I even schedule my dates, bro. Gotta be, gotta have your shit in order. And then I'm more of a daily planner kind of girl, because like I don't mind like diaries, but because I like having a to-do list so that I can feel like accomplished, I'd rather have a daily planner with like things that I always do, so I feel like I've got things done. And then I just bought this for thoughts. In case you haven't noticed, I'm obsessed with smiley faces. And then I got 2 journals. This one I'm gonna write about like spirituality. So when I journal for like new moons, full moons, my journey with God, like all the spiritual stuff's gonna be in here. And then this is just for my general writing, because I am a creative writer, if you didn't know. But yeah, that's what I got from Typo. Thank you very much for watching this video. Short, sweet, and practical. Yes, we're not always at until events, contrary to popular belief. But yeah, thank you for watching the vlog. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.
Beyond the mere physical level, your skills are now at the point of spiritual insight. I have silver